There is a specific kind of misery reserved entirely for the intelligent. It's the quiet panic of lying awake at 3 a.m., completely aware of what you are capable of achieving while watching your days slip away into absolutely nothing. You're not stupid. In fact, you were probably told you were gifted or highly capable your entire life. Teachers saw it, your parents saw it, and secretly, you saw it too. But somewhere along the line, your intelligence stopped being your superpower. It became your hiding place. Psychologists call this a maladaptive defense mechanism. But the reality is much more sinister. It is identity preservation. When you are labeled as talented without having to work for it, effort becomes a massive psychological risk. Why? Because if you try your absolute hardest and still fail, it means you were never actually special. It means you were just ordinary. To your ego, being a lazy genius is infinitely safer than being a proven failure. As long as you don't try, you can keep telling yourself, I could do it if I wanted to. You protect the comforting illusion of your potential by never testing it. You choose the slow rot of inaction over the sharp sting of reality. Look at Smile from Ping Pong the animation. He possesses an effortless, terrifying talent for the game. When he plays, he moves like a machine, precise, cold, and flawless. Yet he actively holds back. He refuses to practice, he lets inferior players win, and he isolates himself behind a wall of absolute indifference. People think he doesn't care, but the truth is, he cares too much. Smile acts indifferent because caring requires vulnerability. Caring means stepping into the arena where your absolute limits can finally be measured by the world. Like many overthinkers, Smile uses his intelligence as a shield. He looks down on the frantic, sweating people around him who are desperately trying to win, and he rationalizes his laziness as a form of intellectual superiority. He tells himself the game doesn't matter, but it's a lie. It's the classic coping mechanism of the hyper-analytical mind. If I pretend the goal is beneath me, no one can judge me for failing to reach it. You aren't avoiding the work because you're bored. You're avoiding the work because you are terrified of finding out where your limits actually begin. This creates what philosophers call an internal prison. Your mind becomes a hyper-advanced simulator. Because you are smart, you can visualize the entire path to success. You see the steps, you calculate the risks, and you anticipate the failures before they even happen. But this intelligence backfires. Instead of motivating you, the simulator paralyzes you. You analyze every possible negative outcome until the weight of the journey crushes you before you take a single step. You become a spectator in your own life, watching your peers, many of whom have less natural talent but far more grit, pass you by. They are willing to look foolish. They are willing to make mistakes. Meanwhile, you sit in the bleachers, overanalyzing their flaws to make yourself feel better, while your own potential rots in the dark. Potential is not an asset, it is a debt. And the longer you go without paying it, the heavier the interest becomes. The most dangerous byproduct of the gifted trap is isolation. When you believe your mind is your only asset, you begin to treat other people as variables to be calculated, rather than humans to connect with. You convince yourself that they don't understand you. But the truth is much uglier. You are terrified that if they get too close, they will see right through your armor. They will see that your silence isn't profound. It's just fear. So you stay in your tower. You look down on the messy, chaotic struggles of the ordinary world, calling your loneliness independence. But an asset that cannot be shared is worthless. A mind that only serves to protect itself is not a superpower. It is a tomb. The breakthrough only happens when you accept a brutal truth. Potential is a ghost. It doesn't actually exist. You cannot buy groceries with your potential. You cannot build a life on what you could do. The world does not care what is happening inside your head. It only cares about what you manifest into reality. You have to kill the gifted child identity. You have to be willing to destroy the illusion that you are special and step into the mud of being a beginner. You must trade the safety of your thoughts for the brutality of action. You are not defined by your capacity. You are strictly defined by your execution. The pain of trying and failing lasts for a few days, but the suffocating guilt of sitting still, watching your life pass by while knowing you did nothing, that lasts forever. So, close the app, go look foolish, go fail at something,